Good morning from my hammock. You can't really see it. So I woke up to frost everywhere in my hammock. There, that's a better picture. Yeah, so 20 degrees or less last night. I made my coffee from some frozen water, and I was warm, but it is freezing out there. All my Pennsylvania backpacking winter trips certainly prepared me for this, but it's never comfortable. I think that's one of the biggest lessons I've received in my backpacking experience, is that uncomfortable sucks, but it's doable and it just doesn't last. So I think the reason things frosted over is because my hammock has a winter cover on it, and that winter cover has a section that is a bug net that allows for the condensation to leave, the warm breath and so forth. But the night before I was really cold, so I decided to sleep in the opposite end, which is the foot end. It does not have that, so it's fully enclosed. And I also put my insulated mat that I use for yoga over the netting piece. And while I was super toasty in here last night, I'm thinking that those two things were the reason for the condensation on the inside of my hammock. And so I probably won't do that again. And I say that, but really it's just a guess. And so I have to experiment and see if that's what truly caused it. And that's the other thing that I've learned in backpacking, is that you just have to test things out and find out if they work for you. I'm getting ready to pack up, but as you can see, my water bottle's full of ice. So I poured what I could into my pot, and I have extra fuel, so I'm just going to warm up some water, pour it in here so that I don't have to stop at a freezing cold water source and get water. And then I will hurry up and pack up quickly before my hands freeze and start to walk. Once I'm walking, I will be fine. Took a side trail up to Rocky Bald. Everything is still frosted over, including my fingers. All of these little plants are all frosted over. Well, that was certainly worth freezing for last night, and for the extra hike up this morning. Another thing that I love are these little frosty things. Frost flowers are everywhere. Heading into a little tunnel. Makes me curious as to what is around the bend. Looks like it's going to open up. Just climbed up to almost the fire tower, a little ways to go. It's my last climb of the day. Short day today, only 11 miles. Maybe I've said that already, I don't remember. And the trail goes that way. Looks like the fire tower is open up there, but I'm not sure I really want to climb. But what would the views be? That's what I keep thinking. Maybe I'll take my pack off. Well, the steps go straight up, but at least there's not that many of them. My heart is pounding. A long way down to my pack. Going down's a little freakier. I was going to have lunch at the shelter, or second breakfast, but it was in the shade and it's still a little cold with the wind. So I saw that there was going to be some views up here, and I've walked a really long time and I'm really hungry, but this is perfect. Look at that view. Also using my lunchtime to dry out some of my gear. It's pretty damp after being in the frost. Looks like I'm going straight down from here all the way into that valley somewhere. It's warmed up quite a bit. I can't believe this morning I was worried about hypothermia and frostbite, and this afternoon I'm in a tank top and I'm warm. I'm heading into town. I am staying at a hostel, the second one that offered to let me teach a yoga class. It's called Gorgeous Days, and it should be fun.
So that cute little waterfall that was part of the path would have been super dangerous to cross this morning when it was all iced over. I know a couple of people have asked why I have crampons with me, and most of that is for the Smokies. But even this morning, there were a couple of spots where they would have been useful. So the trail goes right by this outdoor center. I don't know if you can see it down there, but it goes right past it. They have a couple of restaurants. And I have not had a real cooked meal since I started. So I'm going to go and have some lunch.